My God.
Isn't it fabulous? I am so glad that you took it sight unseen. I just knew it was perfect.
It's amazing, but gee, this isn't what we talked about. I was thinking of something, you know, less.
Oh, but it's a landmark. John Barrymore, the legendary star. And now you, Andrew Rowley from LA Medical. I love that show. You are adorable. Why did they cancel it?
Bad time slot, shaky network. Look, I don't think I can live here. This isn't what we discussed.
I know, but I'm not just a broker. I want you to be happy. You belong here.
Don't worry, it's my mistake. I'll just move back to my hotel.
Oh, but your things are here. It's a match. You and Barrymore.
Please, no Barrymore.
Of course you are. Dr. Jim Corman, rookie surgeon. I even love the commercials you do. What is it, Tomboy chocolate?
Trailburst Nuggets. It's a breakfast cereal.
And an anytime snack. An anytime snack. I love it. I love that ad. Hello? He sure is. It's for you, your first guest.
Thank you. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, come on up. Please. It's my girlfriend. She can't wait to see the place.
Oh, do I know her? Was she on your show?
No, I met Deirdre in New York. I'm from LA originally. I like modern things. High tech. Look at this place. I mean, is there a moat?
Andrew?
Yes, Deirdre?
Andrew? Am I here?
This is it.
Oh, Andrew! Oh, his walls! Oh, his floor! The stairway to his roof! The air that he breathed? Oh, Andrew, just being here makes you part of history!
And I'm the broker.
I worship you!
Hi, Felicia
I'll get it.
Dantine. Oh, thank you. Isn't this place amazing?
Hello?
The Barrymore thing.
Come on up.
The morning. It goes on the market. I get Andrew's call.
No.
2 famous actors. It's freaky. Are you in the business?
Well.
Lillian. Lillian, are you okay?
I'm fine. Take it. This is it. As I remember.
What?
I have been here before, but I had to be certain. Deirdre, you I know. Hello, I am Lillian Troy, Andrew's agent. Please come in here.
Hi, Felicia Dantine, real estate. I win.
What do you mean you've been here before?
Oh, it must have been in the 40s, I imagine. I had just come to America. It was magical. This great window. The cottage on the roof. There were flowers everywhere. I had a little fling. Oh, Andrew, perhaps you have found my hairpin.
Lillian, you had a fling here.
In this apartment?
With who?
Whom do you think?
Huh. Barrymore?
Lillian, you and Barrymore?
Here?
I am an old lady. The elderly should not discuss romance. It is distasteful and creates jealousy. Andrew has such marvelous news. Does everyone know?
News? What news?
I didn't tell because I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Oh, Andrew, what haven't you told me?
You know Shakespeare in the Park, the open-air theater by the lake?
I went once. It poured right on Coriolanus. Didn't help. I kept going.
Tell us, which one?
Well, this summer they're doing All's Well and another one.
Which one?
Hamlet.
God. Wait, Laertes.
Hamlet.
The lead?
Yeah, Hamlet.
Oh, isn't that extraordinary?
You're playing My boyfriend is playing Hamlet.
I don't know why they cast me.
Because you are talented. You auditioned 5 times. They saw something.
Dr. Jim Corman, you'll pack the place. I'll even come. Is it the real Hamlet or like a musical?
No, it's the real one. And of course she's right. I'm sure they only picked me because of the show. I'm a gimmick. I don't know why I said yes.
Snooky, we are talking about Hamlet here.
Wouldn't it be great if we could, like, go back in time and tell Barrymore?
Why?
Well, I mean, isn't he the greatest Hamlet that ever lived? Isn't that what people say?
That is true. And you know, Andrew, he lived here for many years. Perhaps when he played Hamlet.
And now you're here. I bet this all happened for a reason.
Because you were canceled.
Yes.
I get this feeling sometimes in special apartments about the people who live there. Barrymore! Barrymore!
What was that?
The church down the street, the clock in the bell tower.
But it's 6 o'clock. It only struck once.
Oh my God, this is just like Hamlet. Right before the ghost of Hamlet's father appears, he comes when the clock strikes 1.
Which means...
That we live in New York, where everything's broken.
Andrew, what if it's an omen?
Right! Hamlet! Barrymore! The connection. What if he is trying to contact us?
Yes. What if he's the one who's been slipping all these takeout menus under the door?
Andrew.
Don't joke, he could be around. It's possible? Totally.
Oh my God, what if we could go back in time and reach out to him and contact Barrymore? I mean, wouldn't that be a great idea?
Don't ask me about great ideas. I am German.
Hey guys, wait! You know, I'm psychic.
Oh my God!
What do you mean?
I've made contact with the other side. I go into this pre-conscious state, like a trance, and I speak to a spirit guide.
A spirit guide?
Yeah, my mom. We were real close. After she died, I went through such a slump. I tried everything. Therapy, encounter groups, you name it. Finally, I saw an ad for this course, Spiritual Transcommunication, Beyond the Physical Sphere.
You talk to your mother?
Right. Is your mom gone too? You want to contact her?
No, why break a habit?
The clock? This apartment? Hamlet? This is all preordained. I think we should do it.
Do what?
Contact Barrymore. A seance right now.
Well, I never contacted anyone but Ma, but I'm game.
I don't think so.
But who can say? Barrymore might return, as he promised me.
Lillian, were you really here with Barrymore?
Ask him yourself.
Oh, come on. This is just an apartment. It's not magical. There's no ghosts or supernatural phenomenon. And we are not having a seance. Do we need candles?
Candles are great.
Alicia, how about a table?
Perfect! Oh my God, this is so much fun.
This is just like the beginning of Hamlet. When the guards call out to the ghost, "Stay, illusion. If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me."
If there be any good thing to be done, that may to thee do ease and grace to me. Speak to me.
Oh, speak!
Stay and speak.
Oh my God, Felicia, is this how you normally operate? Seances? Shakespeare?
Honey, I've been a broker for almost 15 years in Greenwich Village. Try human sacrifice and cheese. So how should we do this? Sit. I know. First, I'll try to get a hold of Ma and then see if she can contact Barrymore.
Do you mind if I smoke? Does anybody mind?
Oh, Lillian, it's such a terrible thing to do, and we all love you so much. Do you have to?
Very well. I really must stop.
Smoking?
No, asking.
Okay, hon, hit the lights. I'm gonna enter this trance state. So, Andy, think about what you want to ask Barrymore.
Does he know Shakespeare?
Is it hot?
Oh, Lillian, Barrymore is not in hell. And I'm sure Felicia doesn't even deal with people down there.
Well, if I have a legal problem. Okay, everybody, put your hands on the table, palms down. It helps the flow. Now close your eyes. Clear your minds. Totally blank, clean slate. Deep, even breathing. Yeah, Ma, it's me. Good, good. You? Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, Ma, listen to me. I need your help. I'm here with Andrew Rowley. Yeah, LA Medical. Ma, listen, he needs to talk to someone over there. No, Ma, he's seeing someone. Ma, listen. I think he's having a career crisis. He wants to talk to Barrymore. Right, John Barrymore from the movies. Right? Right, okay, hang on. She wants to know, what do you want to ask Barrymore? What is your question?
Andrew, ask him.
Ask him what?
Ask him about Hamlet.
Ask him for advice.
But I don't want advice, and I don't want to play Hamlet. At least I don't think I do. I mean, I hate Hamlet.
Oh, Felicia,
Yeah?
are you okay?
What is it? Hang on. What happened? Did I get her, Ma?
You were talking to her and she was going to contact Barrymore, but then something happened. There was lightning.
It was marvelous.
Did you see anything? A sign? A woman with rhinestone glasses?
I don't think so.
No, we didn't see anything. No Barrymore.
As far as we know.
Andy, I'm sorry. You know, I've really only ever gotten Ma. It's emotional. There's got to be a real need. Sorry.
No, Felicia, you were fine, and I'm really glad about your mom, and I don't even know why I considered playing Hamlet. This is all just not possible.
Oh, Raleigh, do not disappoint me. Everywhere I look, I am disappointed. You must have faith. Barrymore would insist.
And he could still appear.
You know, sometimes you got to bribe them. The spirits. You need something that they really liked when they were alive, especially that first contact.
Really? What did you use for your mom? I mean, what did you use?
Well, I tried everything. Jewelry, sponge cake. Finally, I said, Ma, it's after 10. The rates are down. Bingo. Should we try again?
Of course.
No, absolutely not. No more.
Oh, Raleigh, where is your sense of adventure? Television has ruined you. I must go. I only came to look at the place.
I should split too before it starts pouring.
Oh, it is as I recall. Perhaps smaller, but still. Oh, the jewel. The elevator is new.
Lily, are you okay? Have you been to a doctor?
Oh, doctors. I have seen too many doctors, mostly played by you. Enough. Raleigh, when do rehearsals begin?
I'm not discussing it.
But I must negotiate on your behalf. It is Shakespeare in the Park. It is non-profit. I will make them bleed.
This is a great place. Don't listen to me. I say that in cabs. Someday they're going to say, Andrew Rowley lived here.
A great Hamlet.
And an anytime snack.
Out!
Nice to meet you. Oh. Bye, kids.
Wait! My hairpin!
Andrew. Hamlet. Why didn't you tell me?
Because I knew you would be the most excited, and I knew you would tell me I have to do it.
Of course you have to.
But why? Because it's supposed to be this impossible challenge? Because everybody's supposed to dream of playing Hamlet?
No, it's because it's the most beautiful play ever written. It's all about how awful life is and how things get betrayed, but then Hamlet tries to make things better, and then he dies.
Which tells us
At least he tried.
But why do I have to be Hamlet? I mean, I can get another show, maybe even a movie. I don't need Hamlet.
Andrew, you went to drama school.
But for 2 years.
Well, yeah, but wasn't it wonderful? All the great plays, Ibsen, O'Neill, Nothing Under 4 Hours, and Shakespeare. Didn't you love it?
Sometimes, but I left.
Why?
LA Medical. The Bucks. TV Guide. My face at every supermarket checkout in America, right next to the gum. I felt like every day was my bar mitzvah. That everybody I met was smiling with an envelope with the check. That's what California is. It's one big hug. It's Aunt Sophie without the pinch.
Andrew, Jim Corman was terrific, but now you're back.
On a whim. The show was dead. I thought, okay, try New York. Why not? Take some classes, ease back in, do another play. But this place? Hamlet? It's not the plan.
It is the plan. It's your old one, your real one. You know the only thing that could be better than this. Better than Hamlet.
Cliff notes.
Romeo and Juliet. Remember that scene we did in class? Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love. Oh, Deirdre.
Andrew.
Will you stay?
Yes. Isn't there an extra room upstairs on the roof?
Deirdre.
Andrew, you said you understood. I can only give myself to the man I'll love forever, the man I'll marry.
Then marry me.
Oh, Andrew, that's so sweet.
Why won't you take me seriously? And I'm not just talking about sex. You believe in things, and you almost make me believe. You are Juliet.
Exactly. And you'll be Hamlet. I can feel it. Andrew, I do want to get married, and I do want to have sex. It's just, I have waited so long for this. I've invested so much, and if it wasn't absolutely perfect, it would all be wasted. I'd feel so silly.
Deirdre, you're a 29-year-old virgin who tells everyone. I think fear of silliness is not the issue.
But won't it be wonderful? Once I know for sure, won't you be glad that we waited?
Deirdre, sex is wonderful. Take my word, it's right up there with unicorns and potpourri and antique lace and bayberry scented candles. Deirdre, even Laura Ashley had sex.
That's true.
When will you know? When will you be sure?
Soon. Maybe. Oh, I know I'm being impossible. It's not that I'm a prude. It's just, I want everything. And it's happening.
It is?
Yes. You're going to be Hamlet. And I'm going to be Ophelia. Oh, Andrew, could I audition? Would they let me?
I guess I could ask him.
Would you? And it wouldn't be sleazy or anything because we're not sleeping together. Isn't that perfect?
Deirdre, that's nuts. That's like showbiz for Mormons.
It's going to be the best. Good night, sweet.
Don't say it. If I can't have sex, I don't know why I should play Hamlet.
Good night, sweet prince.
What is this? A test? No sex? Shakespeare? It's just like high school. Hi, Lillian, it's Andrew. Look, when you get back, can you please contact the theater, tell them I'm canceling, and I'll be back at my hotel tomorrow if you need anything. So, goodbye, Hamlet. And good night, Barrymore.
Dear fellow, may I? Pardon.
You're him.
Am I?
You're dead.
You know, occasionally I'm not truly certain. Am I dead or just incredibly drunk?
You're Barrymore.
Yes. Although my father's given name was Blythe, he changed it when he became an actor to avoid embarrassing his family. Your name?
Andrew Rowley. It was Rallenberg. I changed it to avoid embarrassing the Jews.
Behold my nest, my roost. A grand piano. A Renaissance globe. A throne.
You're dead. You're dead. What are you doing here?
Lad, I'm here to help.
How do I know you're a ghost? You could just be an intruder.
Perhaps cleverly disguised as Hamlet. Boo!
Oh, jeez! but I can touch you. My hand doesn't go through.
Oh, Andrew, I'm a ghost, not a special effect.
But ghosts are supposed to have powers, special powers.
Andrew, I just rose from the dead, and how was your morning? Now, shall I truly frighten you?
I'm not afraid of you.
Shall I cause your flesh to quake?
You couldn't
Shall
possibly.
I scare you beyond all human imagination?
Go ahead and try.
In just 6 weeks' time, you will play Hamlet.
Ah! Oh my God, you're him, aren't you?
John Barrymore, actor, legend, seducer, corpse.
So it worked. The seance. Felicia, her mother, she brought you back from over
Oh,
there.
not at all. You summoned me.
I did?
As a link in a proud theatrical tradition, every soul embarking upon Hamlet is permitted to summon a previous player. From Burbage to Keene to Irving, the call's been answered.
So wait, you're here to help me play Hamlet because you did it.
Indeed.
Well, then fine. Problem solved, because I'm not going to play Hamlet. No, sir. So you can just go back to wherever.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
I cannot go back. I cannot return. I will not be accepted until my task has been accomplished, until you have played Hamlet. Precisely.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. You mean if I don't go through with it, then...
I'm here to stay within these walls, trapped for all time with a television actor.
Well, excuse me, I happen to be a very good television actor, and I don't need some dead ham bone to teach me about anything. Even if I were going to play Hamlet, which I'm not, I could do it fine, all by myself.
Very well then. Hamlet, to be or not to be?
No, that just happens to be the speech I did for my audition, and I got the part.
Proceed. Yes.
I'm doing my preparation.
Preparation.
Yes, my acting teacher taught me this, Harold Gaffney.
Harold Gaffney.
Creator of the Gaffney technique. Act to win. I can't just do the speech cold. I have to get into character. I have to become Hamlet. I'm doing a substitution.
Substitution.
I'm thinking of something that really happened to me so I can remember the emotion and recreate it.
What are you remembering?
I can't tell, otherwise it won't work. Now, be quiet. I'm going to act.
Why do I feel we should spread newspapers about? I shall be silent out of deep respect. Road closed, man acting. Andrew, I am dead, and I shall be for all eternity, but I still don't have all day.
To be. No. not to be? That is the question. Whether, whether 'tis nobler in the mind, right?
Wrong!
What?
No.
What no?
No!
No, you disagree with my interpretation? No, my interpretation wasn't clear? No, I'm totally horrible?
Yes.
I'm horrible?
At the moment, what were you doing?
I was internalizing the role. I was finding an emotional through line.
Why?
Why? So the character will come alive, so I'll achieve some sort of truth.
Truth. Your performance, the pauses, the moans, all that you clearly consider invaluable, it's utterly appalling. We must never confuse truth with asthma. I understand the impulse. God help me, I lived long enough for the introduction of truth into the modern theater. As I recall, it accompanied synthetic fibers in the GE kitchen of tomorrow.
Oh, so you just want me to ham it up then?
I beg your pardon.
Hamming, mugging, over the top, too big, too...
Barrymore!
You do have that reputation as being someone larger than life.
Oh, well, what size would you prefer? Passion, gesture, these are the actor's tools. Abandon them and you're left with mere reality. But employ them with gusto and an artist's finesse, and the theater resounds. I do not overact. I simply possess the emotional resources of 10 men. I'm not a ham, I'm a crowd! Andrew, who is Hamlet?
A prince.
A star.
What?
A star. The role is a challenge, but more an opportunity. To rule, to shine, to seduce, to wit. What makes a star?
Talent. Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
A thrilling vocal range, decades of training, the proper vehicle. Tights.
Tights?
Tights. Where are you looking right now?
I am not!
Of course you are. The cucumber, the potato, the rolled sock. This is the history of Prince Hamlet.
You mean you patted yourself?
Unnecessary, even for the balcony. The second balcony.
So you're saying Hamlet should be horny?
Hamlet's a young man, a college boy, to sexual peak. Hamlet's pure hormone. Ophelia enters, the most beguiling of maidens. Chastity is discussed.
Please, don't joke. Not about chastity.
Why? What?
I can't talk about it.
Oh dear. Your beloved. Problem?
Nightmare. 5 months.
What?
Nothing.
Truly?
Necking at the cloisters. Picnics on Amish quilts. Sonnets.
Oh, not sonnets.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've been faithful. Totally. It's unnatural. Do you know what happens when you don't have sex?
No.
Thanks.
Why?
Why her? Why me? Deirdre doesn't want to have sex because she's not sure, because she's the victim of a relentlessly happy childhood, which she fully expects to continue.
And you?
Me? Why do I put up with all this? Why have I practically begged Deirdre to marry me since the day we met? Because in the strangest way, she's the most passionate woman I've ever met. When she sees a homeless person, she gives him a fabric-covered date book. She's just... Deirdre makes me think that love is as amazing as it's supposed to be. She's romantic, which means she's insane. I know I love her because I want to strangle her. Does that make sense?
Oh, of course. A virgin goddess.
Please, don't encourage her.
I've known few such women in my sensual history, perhaps only 500. They are the most adorable saints. But there are ways.
What?
No, that would be unthinkable.
What?
Now, I can never condone such Casanova-like tactics, such Valentino mesmerism.
Such Barrymore deceit?
Cat.
Yes.
Nay,
Please!
Hamlet.
No, stop with that.
Hamlet, to cunningly expose his father's murder, feigns madness, but to provoke the pose, he must spurn his fair beloved, the fair Ophelia. Oh, she is undone.
Wait, doesn't she kill herself? I don't want to hurt Deirdre.
You'll be merciful.
No, that would be dishonest.
You would prefer some form of therapy, continued discussion. What is the present-day epithet? Communication, that absolute assassin of romance.
Andrew?
Deirdre!
Darling.
Who are you talking to?
No, she has no need to see me.
No one. I was running my lines, the soliloquies.
Oh, I've been reading your Barrymore book. He was incredible.
Nymph.
But his life, it was so tragic. Did you know he was a major alcoholic? Towards the end, when he couldn't find liquor, he would drink cleaning fluid.
A black lie!
Or perfume.
As a chaser.
He was magnificent, but he was married 4 times.
I was?
He would fall madly in love with these women, become insanely jealous, and then cheat on them. Andrew, I want you to promise me something. I know Barrymore is your hero, and we should all worship him. But I want you to promise me that you'll never be anything like him. Do you promise?
Swear it!
Deirdre, maybe Barrymore wasn't so bad.
Maybe.
He was very talented, and he did have a few
Sterling attributes?
good days.
No. Did you know that the first time he ever had sex, he was only 14?
Which book is this?
And with his own stepmother. Can you
Oh.
imagine?
I'm a Freudian bonus coupon.
After that, there was no stopping him. He must have been with every woman in New York. He was a matinee idol before he did Hamlet. He used to star in all these trashy plays, and women would just swoon into the aisles. Oh, look, there are these pictures of him from when he was young. He is so cool.
Deirdre.
Oh, look, here's one of him rejecting Ophelia. See, he wears all black, kind of open at the neck, and tights.
Stop that!
What do you mean? Oh, I get it. You're treating me the way Hamlet treats Ophelia. Andrew, do you think Hamlet slept with Ophelia?
Only in the Chicago company.
Stop it!
Oh, Andrew. Oh, he was so mean to Ophelia. He'd say, "Get thee to a nunnery." A nunnery. Oh, if you said that to me, I would just die.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, say it like in the play.
What? Get thee to a nunnery?
No, like Barrymore.
Barrymore! Begin! Now,
Andrew.
get thee!
To a nunnery!
Yes.
Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners?
I am myself indifferent honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things.
Pause! Consider... destroy!
That it were better my mother had not borne me.
No.
I am very proud.
Revengeful!
With enough offenses at my beck, then I have thoughts to put them in.
Oh, Andrew, you're making me very nervous.
Imagination to give them shape, and time to act them in.
Why should such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven, here errant knaves all, believe none of us?
Go thy ways. To a nunnery. Call my machine.
No! Oh, my Lord Hamlet!
Fair maiden. No! Go away!
Hello?
Poor boy, within one couplet. Shakespeare, the most potent aphrodisiac.
I was almost there. I was going to have sex.
It's Gary!
Gary? A friend, a director from LA. He did my show. Why is he here? Why?
You are Hamlet, a study in frustration, thwarted action.
Gary! What are you doing here? Why aren't you back in LA?
I'm here for my man Andrew Raleigh. Andy boy.
Yeah.
Talk time, Andy man. Fusion has occurred. Yes.
Well, I'll let you guys talk. I'm gonna go finish my reading. My liege.
Yeah, to a nunnery.
Oh.
Reading. She's reading.
I don't understand it.
Still no.
No. Gary, still no hand gestures.
Man, if I was with a lady for that long and there was still no return. I might start thinking trade-in, turnaround. And who's this?
Well, of course he can see me because it won't make any difference. John Barrymore.
Barrymore. Right. Disney VP?
No, I'm an actor.
Oh, an actor. Not another one of you guys. Good luck. I mean that, big guy. See, that is what is great about you two. You're both actors. You're like in direct competition, yet you can still give the appearance of friendship. See, I'm fucked up. I cannot be friends with anyone like me.
Well, we understand. Hey,
I mean, the way I monitor, there's only bungalow space for so many hyphenates.
hyphenates.
Writer, producer, director, Gary Peter Lefkowitz.
Ah, I see. So if you also designed the scenery, you would require an additional name.
Cute. That's cute. Nice look. What is that? Japanese washed silk?
Hamlet. Shakespeare.
Right. Nice. Retro.
16th century.
Oh, other centuries, like people who weren't me. All right, tell me total truth. Am I like the most self-obsessed person you have ever met? My answer, yes, but enough about me. Figure of speech. Andy. Andy, my love. Andy, my boy. We got it. The go-ahead. The green light. Network approval. A pilot and 5 episodes.
A pilot? And 5 episodes of what?
Of the show, of our show.
What are you talking about?
All right, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to be disappointed and blame me if it didn't go, but it went. I used your name to tip it through the hoop. I told the network it was your all-time favorite project and that you were ready to roll. And after Jim Corman, you are network candy. They are crawling.
Really?
America cries out. Your commitment was just the push.
But he's not committed. He's playing Hamlet.
Well,
Wait, for which network?
In the park this summer.
What's it for? Some special Hallmark Hall of Fame?
It's not for anything. It's theater.
Wait, let me get this. It's Shakespeare, right? It's like algebra on stage. And it's in Central Park, which seats what, 500 tops? And the only merchandise it involves Gielgud cassettes and mostly Mozart tote bags. And on top of all of this, it's free. So tell me, Andy, who the hell is representing you nowadays?
hey, Lillian's all for it.
Lillian, Jesus. Andy, I love her, but she's a war criminal. I'm not kidding. She is a 10-hour documentary waiting to happen. Wait, just ask me what's one little thing. One little thing. Why? Why are you doing this? Are you broke?
No, Gary, I have savings.
Is there a bet involved?
No.
Andy, are you in some kind of trouble?
That's it, Gary. You've nailed it. Joe Papp has my parents.
Hamlet, Andy, I've got to say this because we're buds, and I cherish that budship. But think reputation, word on the street. When people, let's call them Hollywood, when they hear that you're doing the greatest play in the English-speaking world, they're gonna know you're washed up. Gary, I'm serious. You haven't had offers, nothing. The commercials, that Trailburst crap.
Oh, Gary, have you even seen those ads? Do you know what I have to work with?
What?
A puppet, a furry little chipmunk. It's cute.
It's a hand puppet. Have you ever worked with a puppet before? There's some guy kneeling down near your crotch working the puppet, and he's doing a chipmunk voice into a microphone. And the guy, the chipmunk operator, he says, "Hey Andy, can I have some Trailburst nuggets?" And I say, "No, they're for people, not chipmunks." And then he starts to cry, and
Oh, you what?
I kiss him on the top of his furry chipmunk head.
It's great.
It's disgusting. It's humiliating. I didn't spend 4 years in college and 2 in drama school just to comfort someone's fist. It's not even a decent product. Trailburst nuggets are like sawdust dipped in chocolate. They have more calories than lard.
And that's why you're doing Hamlet.
Gary, you don't understand about the theater. About why people do Shakespeare.
They do it because it's art.
Andy, my love, Andy, my multi-talented primetime delight. You don't do art. You buy it. You do TV or a flip, and you make a bundle, and then you nail a Monet. I was at this producer's place on the weekend. Incredible. Picasso's, Van Gogh's, a Rembrandt, and all from his TV show.
Gary, I just don't want to buy art. I mean, what would you rather do? Paint a Picasso or own one?
Are you kidding me? I would like to sell one at auction. Cash flow. See, that's what I like. Balls in the air. Activity. You're my Rembrandt.
I am?
How much are you going to clear from this Shakespeare gig? Zip, right? Actually, you're paying them because your time is valuable. A pilot and 5 episodes, high 6 figures. And if it hits, you get participation.
Participation. In syndication.
Yep. You get paid every time it airs. First run, rerun. 4 a.m. in Singapore in the year 3000. Basically, you'll be able to afford to buy England, dig up Shakespeare, and have him write the Christmas show.
And this television program, this gold mine you're promoting, what is it exactly?
Okay, the pitch. Gather ye round. It's not cops, not young doctors, none of that TV crap.
Great.
You're a teacher, Mike Sullivan. You're young, idealistic, new to the system. Inner city high school, rough, dope, M1s, teen sex. Wow, no one cares. All the other teachers are burnouts, not you.
Why not?
Because he cares. He grew up in the neighborhood. He wants to give something back.
You know, that seems sort of okay. It's almost realistic. You could deal with real problems. I mean, I can be vulnerable. I can mess up sometimes.
And at night,
Yeah?
after the sun goes down,
Uh-huh.
you have superpowers.
Superpowers.
Sure, I mean, who wants to watch that caring, feeling, unwed mother bullshit anyway? It's over. But after dark, you're invincible. Modified X-ray vision. You can fly, but only 10 feet off the ground. We're keeping it real, gritty. So after dark, you help the community. You help the kids with your powers.
Do they know it's me when I have superpowers?
No, you're in leather, denim. They just think it's some great dude. Great title, killer title. Night School. Dolls, posters, the clothes. You could get an album easy.
But I can't sing.
Someone can. You can probably keep the Trailburst gig. There's no conflict. They'll probably extend because now you're a teacher. So think about it. What's to think? You have got a network commitment. Just forget this Hamlet crap. I mean, who are you kidding anyway?
What do you mean?
Andy, I know you. I gave you your break. You're no actor.
What?
You're better than that. What's an actor anyway, except some English guy who can't get a series? Listen, I'm in town. I'm at the Ritz. I'll call Lily and get things rolling. Great to meet you. You act, right?
John Sidney Barrymore.
We'll keep you in mind. Barrymore, any relation to the dead guy?
Distant.
Death, man. Think about it. The third coast.
Don't say it. He's right. He's totally right.
Night school.
What am I gonna do? Think about the money. You had that kind of money.
As I grew older, wealth is obscene in the young. It stunts ambition.
What about security?
What is this mania for security? What's the worst that can happen?
That I play Hamlet and Gary's right and that no one will hire me? And then I'll end up face down in the gutter, wearing rags, without a job or anywhere to go?
Shouldn't any evening end like that?
Oh, why am I talking to you? And it's not just the money. I'm not that superficial. It's the fame. Do you know how many people will watch Night School, even if it bombs?
Of course, there is fame in that sort of work. You may become admired, lusted after, acquire all the attributes of a well-marketed detergent. But there's fame and glory. Do you appreciate the difference?
Of course. Fame pays better. Fame has beachfront property. Fame needs bodyguards.
Glory only an audience!
Oh, come on. That audience has changed. Don't you think that if Shakespeare were around today, he'd be writing normally?
I beg your pardon.
You know, wouldn't the character say, "How are you?" instead of "How doth thou, my liege"? What is a liege, anyway? Oh, and what's a fardel? In To Be or Not to Be, Hamlet has this line. He's thinking about suicide, right? And he's talking about how awful life is, the whips and scorns of time.
Correct.
And he says, who should put up with all this when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Quietus? Bodkin?
Quietus is death, bodkin's a dagger.
And this next line, who would fardels bear?
Fardels is a burden, any burden.
So why can't we change it? Why can't I say, so with all this garbage going on in the world, why not just stab yourself instead of dragging your fardels along? Then it would be clear. Then people would get it.
Angels and ministers of grace, defend us! If you loathe Shakespeare so much, if your precious LA is so alluring, why did you audition?
Because my agent made me.
Oh.
And because Deirdre loves Hamlet. And because they asked me.
Because they asked you.
Because someone, somewhere, thought maybe, just maybe, I could do it. That I wouldn't have to be just Jim Corman, rookie surgeon, for the rest of my life. On TV, no one cared if I was talented. At the right twinkle, the demographic appeal, and after a while I began to think that that was all I had. That if I didn't show up, they could just use the poster. But I came to New York, and somebody said, hey, maybe Andrew Rowley could do Shakespeare. On stage, say those lines.
Act!
Yes! But they were wrong. Look, I belong on TV. I know that. And it's not a crime. And I'm sorry I made you come down here. And I'm sure if you go back and talk to whomever, you can get this whole Hamlet deal canceled. Because I am very tired. And my girlfriend will not sleep with me. And I believe my agent is very ill, but she refuses to discuss it. And my life is an embarrassing joke. So if you please just leave, I would really, really appreciate it.
Can you imagine you're the first performer to experience such misgivings? Can you possibly believe that every prospective Hamlet didn't tremble, pale, and bolt? Hamlet will change you, Andrew, make no mistake. And this deal, as you term it, cannot be cancelled. You cannot depart these premises until you have fulfilled your destiny. You approach a crossroads. A decision must be made. What are you to be, artist or lunchbox?
Stop it.
You're no longer Jim Corman.
Get out.
And you're not yet sensitive Mike Sullivan.
You don't know that.
You are Hamlet.
No!
Right.
Wait, that's not mine. Where did that come from? Oh my God, a sword? I need to call the movers. Why is yours bigger than mine?
Barrymore. En garde.
What?
The drama's conclusion. Hamlet's duel and death.
Excuse me, I can't fence.
Hamlet can. I can.
Hey. Whoa, hey, stop that. I hate swords. I hate violence. I have a gym excuse.
As does Hamlet. Until the closing moments of the drama. He finally takes action. He strikes a tragic stature.
He dies.
A hero! This is why one acts. This is why actors are envied. We get to do this sort of thing.
Not anymore. We have stunt people. Doubles!
Of course, for the soliloquies!
Whoa! Hey, no, stop chasing me! Huh. Oh, hey, stop that! Okay, I can't do this. All right? Look, I'm stopping, okay? You're very cute, but I'm not going to play. You think you can force me to be like you? To be like Hamlet? To be bold and dashing and vengeful? Well, no, sir. I don't do that. I'm a liberal. So no duels, no macho behavior, not my house.
Your house!
Oh, my couch! You slashed my couch!
It offended me. So modern.
Oh! Hey! Stop it! That's my lamp! You're making a mess!
Buy a new lamp!
Residuals.
That is enough! The girl doesn't come until Friday. Someone is going to vacuum.
Not I.
Oh, hey, I didn't mean to do that. No, come on, please. This isn't funny!
Come back, you coward!
I'm not a coward, I just play one on TV! Ah!
Look, pretty girl.
Where? Hey, how you doing? Andrew Rowley, yes. Phone number? Oh, thank you. Again! Oh!
Nicely done.
Say it. Say I don't have to do it. No Hamlet!
Andrew, you're already doing it. Look.
Hamlet!
Rookie prince. Hamlet.
I can't.
Who shall I kill you right now? Curtail your precious mediocrity. Oh, imagine your epitaph. Andrew Rowley, beloved hack, beloved coward. Here lies no one.
Oh! Oh! Oh, God! Oh! Oh!
Lad,
No, you're right. You're right.
shall I call someone a physician?
No.
Oh, I didn't intend to wound you.
Call.
Call whom? Deirdre?
Shakespeare.
I just can't believe it's such a. Oh my God. What got into him?
Isn't it incredible? It's Barrymore. Andrew says this is exactly the way it used to look like. He says it's helping him to get in the mood.
Well, I hope he's there. In the mood. It's opening night!
Opening night, Hamlet!
Oh, where is he? Doesn't he have to get to the theater?
Oh, he's upstairs on the roof getting ready. He's in no, he just imagines. I catch him at it all the time. Do you think he's here, watching over us?
Barrymore?
Yes. Oh, John Barrymore, wherever you are, bless this evening. Bless Andrew.
Honey, you better calm down.
I know I've been like this all day, all week. I can't seem to sit still. Felicia,
Huh?
what's it like? Sex.
Sex? Oh, that's right. You're still on the bench. No wonder you're so nervous. Sex is great. With the right guy.
Really? But what about the wrong guy?
Better.
Felicia, you're terrible. Stop it.
What?
Nothing. Felicia, how do you know if you're in ultimate love? If it's Shakespeare?
What's to know? Andy's the best. And he's a star, so he's got girls coming out of the woodwork. And he's waiting for you.
That's true. It's just, sometimes I think I'll never marry anyone. Well, anyone alive, I mean.
Hun?
I always thought I'd be someone like Juliet or Joan of Arc or Guinevere. And I'd love someone like Hamlet or King Arthur, Socrates.
You're rich, right?
No, why?
Well, the way you think. I mean, I love it, but you don't have to make a living, right?
No, I'm not rich, really. Just my parents. Oh, they are so great. You know, they have been married almost 40 years. And that's what I want. Eternal love for the ages. And tonight, Andrew is playing Hamlet. And I'll know. Gary, that's bad luck. The champagne is for afterwards to celebrate.
Sorry. Hey! Big night. Hot stuff.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know, I love Andy. He is a great actor, but what if he really sucks?
He won't? He's going to be glorious. Don't even think that.
I hope he's good. Although, you know, with Shakespeare, how can you tell?
Exactly! I mean, maybe it's foolproof. Maybe with Shakespeare there's no difference between who's bad and who's good, and everybody's afraid to say it. I mean, on TV or at the movies, you're either funny or you're canceled. You're either good looking or you're best supporting. I mean, you can tell. But with Shakespeare, it's just really hard to tell who's good without nudity.
Gary, have you ever been to the theater?
Yeah! Not lately. Can I be frank? I don't get it. The theater, it doesn't make sense. It's like progress. Take it step by step. Back in Neanderthal times, entertainment was like two rocks. Boom, boom. Then, in the Middle Ages, they had theater. Then came radio. Then silent movies. Then sound. And then TV. That is like art perfected. When you watch TV, you can eat. You can talk. You don't even have to pay attention. Not if you've seen TV before. Nice half-hour chunks. Or even better, commercials. 30 seconds. Hot girl, hot guy, the beer. It's all there. It's distilled. When I go to the theater, most of the time I sit there and I think, which one is my armrest?
Out!
Andrew!
Big guy!
Out! Tonight, I shall play Hamlet. I must be alone.
Andrew, honey, are you sure you don't want us to stay and go with you?
Nay, I have dressed. I have drunk. I seek only solitude.
Andy, I hear you and it's working like a charm. I told the network, Andy's not sure. He's thinking, he's doing Hamlet. They love it. They know it's a trick, so I'm going for half ownership of the show, or you'll do Lear.
Away!
Away! I love this guy. So opening night, what does that mean? A party?
Of course.
Photographers,
Really?
critics.
Andrew, don't listen. They'll love you. And it's not important.
Yeah, not in TV or movies. That's the great thing. I mean, you can really suck, and there is nothing they can do to stop you. But tonight, ooh, watch out, right? I mean, they're out there. You know, when I heard you were going to go through with this, I went, maybe Andy's right. Maybe I should just chuck everything and just leave LA and just produce, direct, and write Shakespeare. And then I woke up. Your turn, Andy boy. I got a car downstairs. Anybody?
A car? A limo?
You do real estate. You gotta come to Beverly Hills.
I know. I dream about it. Beverly Hills. That's my Hamlet.
No! We're going. We're going.
We'll catch you after. Oh, look at you. You are so adorable. Just like Peter Pan. What's for evening?
Farewell.
Andrew, are you sure you don't want me to stay? I can go with you to the theater.
Be gone, wench.
I know you're going to be the best. And I am so proud of you. And I'm so glad we're doing this show together. Even if I am just one of Ophelia's ladies in waiting. And even if I don't have any lines. The director pulled me aside yesterday and said I was doing really good. Except for when they announce Ophelia's death, I shouldn't scream or stagger or try to grab your sword and stab myself. He said, the play is not called The Tragedy of Ophelia's Best Friend. I understand.
My lady.
My lord.
Blythe!
Roundbird!
Tonight! Hamlet!
The Dane!
The Bard!
The Bottle!
The best!
And Deirdre.
Deirdre?
For certain, she shall witness your portrayal. She imagines herself Ophelia, or she shall wed you or drown.
We have accomplished much.
Vocal assurance!
Physical technique.
And even, dare I say it, an appreciation for the text.
Indeed. And our achievement is twofold. Not only do I revere the play, but for the first time, I have finished it.
Ah! Welcome, Rollenberg, to the Royal Order of Hamlet.
The elite,
The august!
princes and players,
We do not step.
we strive,
We do not speak.
we beseech,
We whisper.
we roar!
Brother Hamlet!
Player king,
The moment is nigh. I name my rightful heir, kneel, Valley. I hereby dub thee Prince Hamlet of all Lower Manhattan. You join an illustrious line. You shall henceforth be known as the greatest American Hamlet
of all time,
of your generation.
of my generation.
And why not?
It's just tonight. I keep thinking.
Of course, the performance minutes from now.
No, I'm fine. I mean, Hamlet. Whoa, Hamlet.
Glory!
Glory!
Shakespeare!
Shakespeare!
Blind, unspeakable terror!
That's it.
Of course you're shaking, and for the noblest of reasons. The moment, the role, the test.
Come with me. Be there.
I cannot, you know that.
Then help me. There must be some ancient secret of the Hamlets, a trick, something you've been saving.
Of course. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of our players do, I'd as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not saw the air too much thus with your hands, but use all gently, on the very torrent, tempest, and as I may say, whirlwind of your passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Be not too tame neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action, with this special observance that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature, for anything so ordone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and last, was and is to hold as it were the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image in the very age and body of the time, his form and pressure. Now this overdone will come tardy off, though it makes the unskilful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve, the censure of the which one must, in your allowance, o'erweigh a whole theatre of others. Go, make you ready.
I don't think so.
Go make you ready. It's all there in the text at your service.
I can't do that. What you just did? Who do you think I am?
Andrew, your fear has a history. My opening night? Good Lord.
But you were Barrymore.
Barrymore. I was a light comedian attempting Olympus. I had a family reputation knotted about my neck. Before the curtain rose, I sat on the stage in darkness, paralyzed with fear.
But you weren't some TV clown. You were still doing theater.
Oh, don't overestimate the form. Would you like the titles of my boulevard triumphs? The Fortune Hunter, Claire de Lune, Princess Zim.
But what if Gary's right? What if the critics hate me?
Oh, newspapers.
What if I hate me?
You have prepared for this evening.
But when you played Hamlet, you prepared for 6 months in the country, just learning the role.
You've been diligent.
Yeah, sure, but 6 weeks? And tonight people are going to be there. Not just critics. My friends, family, people who saw me in my second grade play and who might expect an improvement. And Deirdre.
She'll adore you.
It's not automatic. Deirdre wants me to be a hero, an immortal. What if I can't do that? What if I disappoint her?
Impossible.
Up until now, I've been plugging away, trying to be like you, trying to be like Hamlet.
Andrew, this is not your first opening night. Your panic, your doubt, this is all to be expected.
This isn't just stage fright. This is something else.
What?
Common sense. I had this idea that I could come to New York and prove this ridiculous point to everyone, to myself. Instant actor, just add Shakespeare. But I don't think it works that way.
And why not?
Because I'm going to be on that stage with real actors. People who know what they're doing. Oh, Jesus, why did I listen to you? I could be in LA right now, making a fortune in pants.
Is that what you'd like? Is that what I've taught you?
That's what I know.
Enough! Oh, your snibbling's a disgrace, you unbearable brat. The words of Shakespeare, be worthy. The role of Hamlet, be grateful.
Oh, come off it.
What?
Listen to yourself.
Excuse me?
After you played Hamlet, you left the theater and you never came back.
Unimportant.
I read about it. After 101 performances, you ran straight to Hollywood.
That is my affair, for time.
For the rest of your life.
What difference does it make?
You lived in a mansion, with a yacht, in Beverly Hills, a screening room, and how many wives?
Quite a few!
You made movie after movie.
Some of them classics.
Most of them garbage.
Yes! And after a while, I even had trouble with those. There was a day on a set when the cameras rolled and I couldn't remember a line. Nothing. Take after take. Not a word, not a speech. Just haze and then terror. And I wasn't drunk. No, stone sober. And everyone was very kind. The words were scribbled on shirt sleeves and on cardboards held just out of camera range, but I knew instantly I could never go back on the stage.
John Barrymore, the great classical actor, the example to us all.
The hopeless, unemployable lush, the public embarrassment, the off-color joke, yes. I ran to Hollywood, you're quite right. You can't imagine the life I led. I was a movie star! Do you know what that means? My face 5 stories high and 6 zeros wide. But before all that, in my prime, I faced the dragon. I accepted a role so insanely complex, so impossible and fantastic that any attempt is just that, an attempt. I stood in the light. Before a crowd fully prepared to dismiss, deride, and depart, and I shook them. I wooed them. And I said, yes, you will stay. And yes, you will remember. That one moment I used all that I knew, every shred of talent, every ounce of gall. I was John Barrymore. For those sacred evenings, there was no shame. I played Hamlet. Have you?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm coming.
Rally, the car is waiting. Go. Go! You look terrible.
What?
Lillian, are you coming?
I will catch up in the cab.
Lillian, I have to do this, don't I?
No, you can stay here and cancel the production. I would be so proud. Now go. Yes, I can see you, you swine.
How?
I am old. I can see everything. And it just so happens that I know you.
You do?
Ha! I knew you would not remember.
Could it be?
What?
Oh. Yes, it is you. Is it?
I was very young.
A young wife of a conductor.
A violinist.
Violinist, yes. With a mistress.
Bravo!
There was a party. I was in town promoting a film. Your husband was to meet you, but he did not.
Do not look so smug. You yourself were married to an actress.
To an actress, is that legal? I found you sobbing in a coat room.
I did not sob.
Oh, out of anger we came here.
Out of madness, temporary insanity.
We had a fire.
And candlelight.
We stole champagne from the party.
And bought chocolate bars from the Five and Dime.
We broke every commandment. We made love.
And gained weight.
You were impossible.
You were Barrymore. What?
No,
What is it?
you were very kind. I am undeserving. I failed utterly. I returned for a single purpose, and now
What? What is your purpose?
that Andrew should play Hamlet.
So it is done.
But there's more, so much more. I wanted Andrew to learn
To learn what?
from all that he accuses me of, from my sorry excuse for a life. I was offered the planet, every conceivable opportunity. Andrew is my last hope, my last cosmic lunge at redemption.
Tell me, Barrymore, when did it happen?
What?
When did you become Scoutmaster?
I beg your pardon.
Raleigh is a big boy. You have pushed him, as have I. But tonight must be his, and his alone.
What do you want? Why do you stay?
I want what anyone wants. I came to see Barrymore.
sideshow.
A three-ring circus, a true oddity, a movie star, and a Danish prince. A womanizer, but never a beast. A drunkard, but until recently, never a bore. I came here tonight for one last encounter, an encore. But that was many years ago. Perhaps I remember incorrectly. I will go.
Lillian.
Yes.
Andrew. Will he be all right?
Who's to say?
Or have I helped him in any way?
Ask him yourself when he returns. Any more questions?
Just one. Your husband, is he well?
I hope not. We are divorced. You were named in the lawsuit.
Divorced? One last encounter?
I am old.
I am dead.
I no longer dance.
Make an exception,
Fool.
Fräulein.
My Hamlet. Tell me, what is it like where you have come from? I assume it is heaven?
Sad to say.
Is there smoking?
Of course, it's heaven.
Should I be afraid?
Of death? Never. Only of life.
Actors.
What?
I love them.
You know, Lillian, there is another question that many ask concerning certain activities and their practice in the next world.
You mean activities of a physical nature?
Aren't you curious?
Surprise me.
I'm sorry. Nuggets are for people, not chipmunks. Oh, all right. But remember, Trailburst nuggets are a delicious breakfast treat. An anytime snack.
Yes?
Yeah?
The morning after, so?
So?
Your performance. Tell me! Oh, what? Am I to remain despised? An ogre beyond question? Denied the fruit of my labor? Forbade so much as a word, some meager report.
So you want to know what happened last night?
If you care to impart the information, if you haven't grown too grand to swollen the triumph,
Who writes you?
just tell me I've earned it.
Okay, but first, you tell me. Your deal up there. Once I play Hamlet, you can go back, right?
Correct.
And we never have to see each other again.
Agreed.
So nothing depends on the quality of the
I
performance.
don't believe...
Why? Because it did not go well. In fact, I was awful.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I remember my lines, but that's about it.
Impossible. I'm sure that you were marvelous.
I wasn't. Take my word for it. I mean, it wasn't a fiasco, but maybe that would have been better, or at least more memorable. Like the Hindenburg, or a power blackout. Yeah, years from now, people will ask, were you there on the night Andrew Rowley played Hamlet? 9 months later, hundreds of unexpected babies will be born, laughing hysterically.
Cheap vengeance? This is just cheap vengeance against me. I'm sure that you were more than acceptable, far more.
I wasn't. I've been walking all night.
Where?
Everywhere. The park, Fifth Avenue, all the way down to the Battery.
All night. Were you accosted?
Once. 2 guys with a knife. I just said, guys, look at me. What do you want? A farthing?
But the balloon? Then they recognized me from TV, the wrong show. I just kept walking. It's 7 a.m. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, come on up. It's Gary.
Gary, that Malibu cloud of ozone, that cultural cavity. Night school. Is that what you're doing?
I guess we'll find out.
Well done, Andrew, well done. Here's to all the money you can make and all the pride you can swallow. Here's to risk, to challenge, and the worst possible role models. Here, why don't you join me, Andrew? It's very good champagne. You can afford it after all. Lucky dog.
Hey! Hamlet! Big guy, where were you last night? You missed it. Look what I got. The papers. Or did you guys see them already?
No.
Oh, well, let's see what we got. Aren't you guys curious?
There's something about a person who brings papers with glee. Shouldn't you be hooded?
Don't. Let me. A not uninteresting attempt, far to go, if Mr. Rowley is to consider a career on the boards, blah, 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 find supporting cast, DDD. Remember, it's free.
Not bad. You left out TV lightweight, but that's not so horrible. Could have been worse. Personally, I thought you were terrific. Like I could tell.
Gary.
Andy, I warned you. I said it's not for you, but hey, you learned, right? In front of all of those people, shuffling all of those feet.
I was there.
I know. Back to reality. I wanted to stop by before I took off so I can call the network. Are we on? All systems go? Start pre-production? Wait, I know you're going to say yes. It is all set, but let me polish the party. Tickle the treat.
Gary, cut it. What's the offer?
The money, oh, it was a feeding frenzy. The first season, 24 episodes, guaranteed $3 million. That's right.
$3 million for one season.
Even if it's a dud, 1 year and out, it's enough to lay back, to breathe. A house, houses, cars. No, for your folks, for all they've done for you. Or if you hate them, rub them out. The money's there. And if the show hits, yeah, you're tied up for another couple of years, but quadruple it, triple it, keep going. I picture it. One day you wake up and whatever happens, you're rich. Something breaks, something goes wrong. It's not so bad. It's never gonna be so bad. Why? You're rich. It's like they say, the rich are different from you and me. They're rich. On the other hand, and I'm just blowing smoke here, let's pretend you're out of your mind. Pretend you say no. Pretend you stick around here. The theater, footlights. And in another couple of years, here you are. No offense, but another out-of-work actor. Not so young, not so network. Maybe you wait tables. Sorry, maitre d'. Pretty soon, you gotta move because you can't afford this place. But hey, once in a while, you get work. It's off nowhere. It's Chekhov. It's a basement. It's July. And there's folding chairs, Andy. Listen, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to do my job as a bud.
$3 million.
Plus all expenses and personal staff. Folding chairs, Andy. And you gotta fold them up after every show. AA needs the hall. Andy boy, are we on?
Am I in? A network commitment.
Full season.
$3 million.
No tights.
Okay. No.
No?
No.
Wait,
No.
Wait, what no? No as in you still don't like the offer? No, you don't like the time slot?
No, just no.
Wait, you don't get it. In LA, there is no. As in yes means sure, unless I get a better offer. And no means yes with more money.
Gary, this is a New York no. A real no. A surgical no. A final, terminal no.
Oh. A maybe.
No, Gary, it's a no as in, hey, Gary, would you like to do a documentary on acid rain for PBS?
Talk to him. Talk sense.
No.
No.
Andy, you're saying this now, but what about tomorrow, the next day? when the bills start coming in, when you're flying coach.
I'm sorry.
Andy, think about me. Think about all the money I can make on this. Don't be selfish.
Come on, Andrew. Have pity. He's begging.
You. This is all your fault. You didn't do that Hamlet crap.
Me? I didn't even see the play. I was home alone watching television all night. I'm an American.
Andy, what happened here? What am I going to tell the network?
Tell him who needs Andrew Rowley. Dime a dozen.
That's good. That's great. Who can I get?
Gary.
$3 million? When would you need me?
Yeah,
Babe, in the car.
we're gonna miss the plane.
Felicia?
Hi, hon.
Listen, I got to make some calls. Damage control.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Hun, what can I say? Last night,
Oh.
were you terrific or
Oh.
what? Oh, the part I saw.
The part you saw.
Yeah, I caught the first act where you were so confused. But at intermission, I got thirsty. And Gary has a bar in the limo. And Andy, I'm sorry, one thing led to another.
Wait. The two of you.
Perfection.
Yeah, all thanks to you. And Shakespeare.
So you only saw one act, both of you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So how does it end? You're king now, right?
No, Felicia. Are you going away with Gary?
Yeah, to LA. Long weekends. This really is a great place. I told you. I only wish we could have contacted Barrymore. But you know, I've been thinking. Maybe there's no such thing as ghosts. Even Ma. I mean, maybe it's all in my mind. No afterlife, no other side, nothing. Who knows?
We got to split. But Andy, this isn't over. I'm coming back for you. If I've got to tie you up, drug you, and throw you in a cage, you are making money.
Aren't you flying somewhere?
We'll call you.
From the plane, buddy. And Andy, this theater thing, we're going to beat it. Together.
Deirdre. Deirdre? Deirdre, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Deirdre, I'm sorry I took off last night after the show. I hope you went to the party. Did you have a good time? Deirdre, what's going on?
Hi.
Hi. Stop that.
Stop what?
Stop moaning. Deirdre, did you go to the party last night?
Party?
The party? After the play? We were in Hamlet last night, remember?
Perhaps I should leave you two alone.
No, stay.
Of course I'll stay. Oh, Andrew, you were so wonderful last night.
No. No, I wasn't. Deirdre, I'm not what you want. You're waiting for someone legendary, a total hero. For Lancelot or Mark Antony. And you should. I wish I'd been good. I wish I'd been everything for you. And I'm sorry.
Andrew, I watched you on stage last night, and I thought, he has worked so hard. He's put his heart and soul into this, and at least partly for me, and he is so bad. I thought I'd be demolished, but something happened. I mean, people were coughing, and a plane just flew overhead, and there were all these mosquitoes.
Right in my mouth.
And you just kept on going. And I thought, what makes a hero? It's just someone who tries to do what's right despite impossible odds. Like you playing Hamlet. You're the bravest, noblest man I've ever met.
Really?
Yes. But then I thought about how I'd put you off and how I was just a lady in waiting and how I'm not worthy.
Deirdre.
So you know what I did?
Something sensible?
Exactly. I decided to drown myself like Ophelia in Central Park Lake. Isn't that perfect? So I ran behind the theater, and I stood up on a rock, and I braided wildflowers in my hair, and I sang Ophelia's body song. Hey, nani, nani, no. Hey, nani, no, no. But I couldn't jump in. I lost my nerve.
I'm glad.
I was so upset I came back here and I I ran up to the roof, and I stood on the edge, and I gazed up at the moon, and I said, "Oh, Mr. Moon, you're so big and round and yellow."
Deirdre.
No, wait, please. And I thought, Deirdre, everybody's right. Get some help. That's when I felt it.
Felt what?
This breeze on the back of my neck. Except it wasn't a breeze exactly. It was more like a hand.
A hand?
A caress.
No. No!
Yes. I don't remember anything else except I woke up this morning in the room upstairs and there was a rose on my pillow.
A red rose.
A red rose?
For passion. And my copy of Romeo and Juliet was lying open at one of Juliet's speeches. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. For both are infinite. And all I could think about was you. Andrew, I'm worthy. Get thee, right now.
I wish I could kill you. You.
Me? She was suicidal. She felt unworthy of you.
What did you do?
Andrew, I'm a ghost, a spirit.
A Barrymore?
How dare you?
Swear it. Nothing happened between you and Deirdre.
Andrew, you wouldn't understand. It was a moment of Shakespeare. A purely poetic communion between two lyric souls, as assisted by moonlight. A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Much ado about nothing.
As you like it.
All's well that ends well.
Indeed! But I am utterly perplexed. $3 million in your precious LA, why not go?
Why? Do you know what stopped me? Of all things? Hamlet.
But you were ghastly. You said so yourself. Deirdre agreed. The newspapers, New York.
I heard. And that's just part of it. Look, last night, right from the start, I knew I was bombing. I sounded big and phony, real D and thou, and then I just started rushing it. Hi, what's new in Denmark? I couldn't connect. I couldn't get a hold of it. And while I'm babbling, I look out, and there's this guy in the second row. A kid, like 16, obviously dragged there. And he's yawning, jiggling his legs, reading his program. And I just wanted to say, "Hey kid, I'm with you. I can't stand this either." But I couldn't do that. So I just kept feeling worse and worse, just drowning. And then I just knew it. All my questions were answered. I'm not Hamlet. I'm no actor. What am I doing here? And then I get to the soliloquy, the big job. I'm right in the headlights. And I just thought, oh Christ, the hell with it. Just do it. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. And I kept going. And I finished the speech. And I look out. And there's that kid. And he's listening. The whole audience, complete silence. Total focus. And I was Hamlet. And it lasted about 10 more seconds, and then I was back in hell, and I stayed there. But for that one bit, for that one speech, I got it. I had it. Hamlet! And only 8,000 lines left to go.
There it is! The glory of Shakespeare. Hamlet has changed you, altered your course.
Yes. And you know, I love this apartment. Because it's like a stage set. It's the theater. And because once upon a time, you lived here.
Brother Hamlet.
Play a kid.
Stay. Teach me.
You have learned all that's important. You've tasted glory. Now, reach for the stars. Surprise everyone. And someday, and Andrew, this I promise you, someday you will perform indoors. I must go. You have a performance this evening, and a matinee.
Get out of here.
I'm on my way! But before I go, I have a parting request. I was unable to witness your debut, but I must see your bow.
My bow?
As I suspected,
What?
'tis perfunctory.
Huh?
A bow should be theater incarnate.
Oh.
Very well. Begin. In a daze, still lost in the drama. Good Lord, is that an audience? Me. Into the light, all my children, and the poor, the company, don't spoil them. The finale. Oh, your humble servant. Please stop. I love you all, especially the deaf. And off.
Virginia Smokehouse.
On rye. Now you. For the full effect, ring in the curtain.